And we back, you bitch.
Yes, sir.
It's Gav in the building.
Nasty here.
Dooski, bitch. I'm gonna say that every time,
every
man.
episode, man. Big Cav, man.
Every episode with the big bitch.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I wanted to get to start off the pod with some important shit. I need all you bitches out there to listen up. And we gonna get into this, but mental health is a big controversial thing, and it's hard to understand a lot of times, especially if you can't relate. And it's hard to relate a lot of times, even if you can relate, because it's hard to voice exactly how you feel. You feel me? And that's what's the problem with like a lot of diagnosis and shit. But the root, not even the root, but the biggest thing you can do to assist a mental health issue is to overthink. And I wanted to start out, you feel me, giving you bitches some free game. I was telling Abdul over here, overthinking is to the brain what a virus is to a computer. You feel me? It clouds you. It consumes you. You feel me? You can't focus on forward or backward. You feel me? You focus on one thing. Motherfuckers lose sleep over this shit. Motherfuckers go to sleep at night thinking about the same shit. You feel me? They got that one thing on their mind. You feel me? Like, that's a big distraction, and it's hard to fix. But if you can assert yourself and reflect on yourself, on your own issues, then you can check yourself when you start to overthink. I wanted to toss this shit to Kev though, so he could get into some fire for that.
All right, man. So I mean, mental health and shit. Pretty much what people don't think is like mental health is actually some shit like it's actual disease type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not just some you wake up you feeling depressed. Like depression's an actual disease. You know what I mean? Like so. This is why people can't really relate to shit like that is because you're not going through that shit. You feel me? So it's like sometimes when. So first I want to talk about like a lot of things like getting help. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people say is to get help, and it's like to someone that's actually going through that shit, you just really like what the fuck even.
Yeah, it's help? Like the most inconsiderate thing like, you can say down there.
Because it's like nigga, for one. Some help, like you know what I mean. You can't just say get some help. You gotta, like you said, that's a broad ass topic. You gotta, if you gonna help. But then even the shit that they say helps, still don't help. You feel me? So it's
and
like,
then that's like, and not trying to be racist, but that's like white people saying to black people, oh, you know, you shouldn't be out there in gangs and you shouldn't be out there selling weed. You don't know what life threw at us to make us have to do that. You feel me? You don't know what we go through on a daily basis to, you feel me, to where these problems is not going to go away regardless of what we want. You feel me? So I feel you on that shit right there. Like, you can't just tell a motherfucker to go get some help.
I feel like when niggas do try to go get help, like the doctor, they just prescribe drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's another thing I want to talk about. So like, I've like been, you know what I mean? I've been to doctors and shit. And like, I go to a different doctor every time I go to a new doctor and I get prescribed or diagnosed with a new thing, like a new disorder, bro. And it'd be funny as hell, but like, I don't be knowing if it's like me just doing some bullshit or really like me going through the shit. But like, so even counseling, people say counseling is a big, like a form of help. I mean, I tried counseling, tried going to rehab one time for like one day and shit. But, I don't really feel like, bro, like that helps. Like I feel like it's like they trying to like not keep you down, but like it's like they want to study you. You know what I mean? It's like they don't even really want to help your illness. They just want to learn about that shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I really like lying to doctors a lot because like some of these niggas you can get that shit off. Like that shows how like careless these motherfuckers really is. You know what I mean? Where you can really just if you can convey you have an illness. They'll diagnose your ass with it.
And that's a big thing, bro. That's why I wanted to get to, like, where I was saying, even if you can relate to somebody's problems, you may not really be able to relate because it's about communication at the end of the day. A doctor can't just tell me, listen, bro, you got a low IQ. You feel me? Now, if I don't answer none of the questions on the test, then he can make that assessment. But that's just me choosing not to use my communication. I know all this shit. I'm not answering this bullshit. Go get something else for me. You feel me? Like, that's me choosing not to communicate with you. And then you got to make your assessment based off of what I communicated with you. If you can't understand my means of communications, or I'm more nonchalant about it than the average motherfucker, you feel me?
Like, even if you yourself, you talking to the doctor and you yourself don't really know how to explain it, like, as well.
That's the issue with getting help a lot of times. Like, people would try to go to their friends or, you feel me, they loved ones. And this is a topic I wanted to bring up last week. You would try to go to somebody, you know, for guidance, and then they thinking that they giving you the right support. Meanwhile, they done took you all the way left with it. You feel me? And a lot of times it be adults on some shit like that. And you feel me? We all come from black households. Our parents wasn't really, you feel me, the most in tune with mental health. Like, it wasn't really something that was, okay, you got mental health issues. Now you still got to go wash them dishes and get the groceries out the car. Yeah, this shit not about to change.